What's up, guys? So here I am back on YouTube. So I kind of wanted to just make this video because I wanted you guys to see my typical setup on a day-to-day when I am like in the field. I'm doing my time blocking hours as a final expense telesales agent. I'm sure you guys know, like, it's important to time block. It's important to say, hey, I decide that I'm going to lock in from the hours of 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. And then, you know, in that morning time, I might have, you might drop your kids to school. If you're not a parent, maybe you go to the gym, you're setting your tone for the day. And then by 11 a.m., 10 a.m., you're locked in, and you're locked in till 3. Then after 3, you can go about the rest of your day depending on how your production went within that time blocking hours. Anyhow, I kind of wanted you guys to see. So it's very simple. So I have a tablet, and sometimes on my tablet, you guys, let me see, I like to play, like, it just depends, depends. Sometimes I'll watch a podcast while I'm dialing these leads that requested the information. But if I am watching something, it will be like the YouTube station. It's called VYBO. And I'll just find like hour-long videos and I'll play it, and it's just videos like that. And you see like stuff like that, like, you see? And it's just like, I think and I feel like a billionaire. It's like talking to you kind of silently, and I'll just have it off to the side as I'm working, and then I'm viewing these beautiful sceneries. And VYBO, if you haven't checked it out, check it out. If you know what it is, you get it. I also have my one laptop here. This laptop I use specifically like for my insurance toolkits, underwriting, and like filling out the applications for the client. And then this desktop specifically I like to use for if I'm like wanting to look at our team stuff, maybe our sales. I want to pop in, check out the team sales. Or specifically, it's mainly used for my leads. So if you guys see here, there's a lot of columns, like blue, then like green means closed, closed. And then like, you'll just see like every so often you'll notice, like you'll see like greens, you know what I mean? Like, so again, every so often you're just seeing like closes or follow-ups, greens or closes, but like these are my leads. And in this industry, you guys, we're not out here, what do you call it? Like door knocking. And no offense to my people in the field, because I have some very great field friends in the industry that are having so much success in the field. But specifically for me, for people that are seeing what I'm doing, finding me, wanting to learn more about me, like I'm literally just in my home office, literally just on the phones when I want to be on the phones, make the money for the day, time block for the day, and handle my business for the rest of the day. But, we're not begging people to buy insurance. Like, these are people that literally, all these little lines and black words you see are just people that was like, hey, I saw something and I'm interested in knowing what it would be to have life insurance for me and my family. Because you guys, like, these people are wanting to preserve their assets. Or maybe you have just a traditional, like, elderly grandparents, maybe they just bought a car and they want to make sure that if one of them passes away first, the other person, the wife or the husband, can maintain their new vehicle. Some people get mortgage protection type of life insurance. Now, mortgage protection is specifically used, let's just say you and your wife, you and your husband, you guys just bought a $200,000 home, or maybe you have 20 years left on your home at a amount of $200,000. So technically you would want to get a 20-year term for insurance worth $200,000. That way, God forbid, you or your husband passes away within the next 20 years, that home is instantly paid off upon a death. So we're not having to resell our home. We're not having to, get out of our house, where we can actually keep this for the ones that don't want to have that stress. We have families filling out this form because they want to make sure if they pass away, their family members not having to do GoFundMes or fish fries, or having to like pay with their credit card to pay for like a burial, or to pay for like basic like funeral, like a traditional funeral at the church where there's a service, pictures and videos, the family's there, and we're just celebrating our loved one and their last. Yeah. So moving on, you know, people want insurance for wealth building products. You know, we have families, you know, wanting, you know, our IUL products or annuity products that will help them protect and preserve their wealth, and grow their income. So it's not just sitting still. So, I mean, when it comes down to insurance, you guys, I get it. When I first heard about it, it did not sound too sexy, but life insurance is a very great, lucrative, but peace of mind industry. It's a peace of mind industry simply because like we are providing a peace of mind to families and loved ones, but while we're helping them provide a peace of mind, the insurance business pays amazing, it's so lucrative. We're also having the peace of mind that we needed. We're able to pour more into ourselves, work from our home, take more time to ourselves, go to the gym, sign up for the CrossFit, sign up for the Pilates, you know, enjoy your day how you desire, not having to be on someone else's clock, you know, just saying, you know, hey, I'm going to do this for this amount of hours, and moving forward, I'm done for the day. We're going to do this again tomorrow. Persistency, resilience, and consistency. So you guys, right now, if you don't know this already, I have a team doing over right now 100,000 in sales in a monthly basis, and I really am looking for more family members, more agents, more people that might have a license, or maybe you don't have a license but like you're spicy, you're like, you know what, I want to get into insurance sales, I want to help families with policies. The income is extremely life-changing. All you need is a phone, you need a laptop, you need your leads, and you will also need your script, okay? And that's pretty much it. So if you've been looking for a way to create more income in the insurance business, if you are already an agent, you don't find yourself having much success, or if you're not doing, you know, a minimum of $10,000 issue paid directly deposited in your bank account, please reach out. You know, that is something I want to help you guys get to as quick as possible. Other than that, sorry guys, this is my coffee I make in the mornings. So I have an Nespresso like machine, and my favorite creamer is the hazelnut creamer from Wawa, only Wawa, because it's like non-dairy. And then I always have water. Technically, drinking 4 of these is like a gallon a day, like 4 full cups. But I definitely try to at least drink 3 a day. Oh, I want to show you guys something too, really quick. My calendar, you guys. So if you're a final expense telesales agent and you don't have an hourly calendar, this calendar has made me so much money. So when you look at this calendar, everything that's highlighted is a closed policy. So this was December of 2024, the second week. December I felt like was a slow season, but we still deposited over 20 grand in money in our bank, so we're cool, right? So if you guys can see, this is all the way back in November. I literally will calculate and track my business. So I'm like, okay, I'm dialing for these hours. Oop, I'm closing policies. I'm gonna dial again, and I guess I'm like, I'm good. I already made my sales. Like, I'm gonna just go. I paused, obviously. I didn't keep going. Keep going though. You don't have to stop. You know, you can do 5-6 sales in a day. But these highlights are how I track my business and sales. So as you guys can see, any highlight is a sale policy. So I want you guys to see the consistency here, but the power of having like an hourly calendar. So you know, as a business owner, like, hey, like these are the hours I'm going to be locked in, but I'm gonna have a $20,000 week. I'm gonna have a $15,000 week. I'm gonna have a $10,000 week, not a month. That is the mindset that you wanna have. So as you guys can see, as we're going into January of this year, highlights, sold policies. So this calendar made me a lot of money. So I'm telling you guys, I have the blueprint. I can take you guys back to 5 months ago and say, hey, If you want to have a $45,000 month by assisting 42 families, let me take you to that month and show you the work that I put in to do that. And I didn't take out 8 hours in a day. It didn't take a 12-hour day. So the power of just being in the right environment. This is today, you guys. Today's Tuesday. I closed 2 families yesterday, a husband and a wife in a sense. Again, that was about like a $3,000 day on just yesterday, Monday. So today's Tuesday. I'm about to head into a meeting. But I quickly wanted to make this video because I just wanted to show you guys and tell you guys, like, this is the best industry to be in. And stop sleeping on the life insurance business. Make sure you have some lotion because you're going to be washing your hands all the time and your hands are going to get dry. So you need lotion. Lots of sticky notes, by the way. It's not a super like fancy setup. It's just a setup to get me paid here in my little mini office. So without further ado, you guys, I will be back for another video sooner than later. This was more intimate. This was not supposed to be a professional, all right guys, we are going to get into it type of video. This was more of a, as if you were like sitting right next to me and I was just excited to tell you what I do for a living. I was just excited to show you my process, my system. But you guys have a great day. I'll see you guys soon.